this is Natasha and welcome to Big Rock Organics week 6 of the CSA. It's hard to believe the summer is flying by and I hope you've had a fabulous week celebrating the 4th of July with family, friends, and food. So this week we've got a couple of fun things I want to highlight. Some new things that we're excited about. So we have some cilantro this week. I love the flavor of fresh cilantro. I just chopped this up and add it into salsa, even just a jar. You don't have to make a homemade pico de gallo or a salsa. Just add it right into a store-bought salsa and it just makes it so flavorful. I love making simple tacos with your choice of protein and then some chopped onion and cilantro and a little squeeze of lime. Those are just the greatest. So I hope you enjoy the freshness of this wonderful, wonderful herb, and it is just so delicious. We love that fresh cilantro. It even smells so wonderful. So cilantro, of course, we've got, speaking of onions, those red long of tropea onions, which are just beautiful, and you can use the tops as well as the bottom. So use everything. Those taste so great. And remember, they are fresh eating onions, so don't put them in your pantry. They will not last. We've got lots more squash. We have a bunch of different varieties. You'll notice that the summer squash, the yellow ones, are maybe a little bit sweeter. So we've got lots of squashes. So this is called Zephyr. This one is an Italian zucchini. I don't remember the exact name on it. We've got another fun summer squash there as well. So I think there's even a golden zucchini too. So lots of great things to do with zucchini. I like to grate it and add it to just about anything. Just gives it a little bit of bulk. Add it to your tomato sauce and it makes it a little bit sweeter. You can make zucchini fritters. You can do so much fun stuff with zucchini. It's so delicious. You can make zoodles out of it, which are zucchini noodles. So lots of fun stuff with the summer squash. And you know, we're definitely coming into summer squash season. And I don't know if you know, but we have to pick these every single day. Some things have to get picked about every 2 to 3 days, but these get picked every single day. So these are actually down at our flower garden so that we can have them at home. So we are sure to get them every day when they're optimal size. And to me, I never want a squash to go over, 8 inches or so. So it is definitely a labor of love keeping after these guys, because you look away for a few days and they turn into baseball bats. I tell ya, it's kind of crazy. We've got, for our greens this week, we've got that mixture of kale. This is the purple kale and the dinosaur kale, so some more kale. And this you can use, in place of a lettuce for a wrap or anything like that. It's gonna have a little more texture, so you can chop it a bit before you use it, destem it, just take that stem out. It's gonna be a lot more tender without the stem. So cook it, juice it, eat it fresh. We've got some of the kale this week for our greens. So we are just now introducing beans. We started just now picking beans, so they are just dribbling in. The purple beans are quite fun. Now, little spoiler alert, they do turn green when you cook them, but they are a lot of fun. So these guys are great. Now this week you might be receiving peas, you might be receiving beans, you might be getting a mix of them. Some crops kind of come in and come out, and so you might get a little mixture of things this week, but those are the purple beans, and they're just a lot of fun to watch cooking because you can literally see them transition from purple to green, which is kind of cool. All right, what else do we have? We've got another week of fabulous broccoli, beautiful broccoli here for another week, and hopefully it will send out some side shoots and we'll have some broccoli here over the next several weeks as well. I did take a sneak peek and saw some heads of orange cauliflower out there, so they're so pretty. I'm excited about those. Of course, beautiful carrots. They just keep getting bigger and more beautiful. Speaking of bigger and more beautiful, I don't even know what happened to the beet world, but wow, huge beets. I'm definitely going to be making some pickled beets to can this weekend. These are huge, but if you are just wanting to kind of postpone beet cooking, these last really well in the fridge too. Just stick them in the back and they'll last for, about a month or so. But I'm looking forward to doing a big batch of beets there. These are also good. I'll put some recipes in for dessert ideas. You can tuck beets into cake and things like that, which is really fun. And of course, don't forget those greens. Getting some greens in there as well too. All right, we've got some of our favorite little turnips, the Hakurei turnips, and some of these guys. Now, we made an awesome stir fry last night. I mean, it was really, really great. So for our stir fry sauce, it was so easy. Orange marmalade, a little rice wine vinegar, and a little bit of soy sauce, and a little bit of cornstarch. So really simple, really delicious. But this I added as stir fry and all kinds of other veggies, and it was just so delicious. So definitely try one of these and stir fry or roast them. They're so yummy. And speaking of stir fry and all things Asian, another beautiful head of Napa cabbage. Now, this is going to be the last week for Napa cabbage. We've had several different crops, and our next Napa, they're still little plants, and we're going to be planting those, but it's going to be a purple Napa, which is really beautiful, and those are going to be for fall. So this is the last week. We harvested off the rest of our Napa cabbage, so enjoy this, make some delicious dishes, because that's going to be the last of the Napa for a little while. But around the corner, we've got actually some real cabbage. I don't know, this is cabbage too, so we've got some regular cabbage coming in the next couple of weeks as well. So that's that. So I think that I've covered everything in the box. We are doing a lot of prep work in the flower garden and starting to kick off picking steadily some blooms. So be looking for some bouquets coming your way in the next few weeks. Behind me you can see some of this beautiful yarrow that we put up to dry, so that's going to be drying. So lots of things going on, and always trying to keep after the weeds, the bugs, the weather, all that fun stuff. So enjoy your box this week. We'll be putting some recipes in there for you, some ideas, a lot of familiar things, a couple of new things, but always a lot of fun for your cooking week. So thanks for joining me, Natasha Lewis with Big Rock Organics, and check out our recipes for the week.